Today is March 26th. We're here at Hildebrand Machinery Company. We're going to do a video of our Wysong power squaring shear. This is our stock number 210059. This particular shear has been owned and advertised for some time, but in a different way. It did at one point have a PC100 back gauge system on the machine. That was the original system that Wysong made, and it was a multifunctional back gauge from the 80s that gave you ability to do some programming and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the PC100 system didn't work, and they are not supported anymore. To replace that entire system with the upgrade is a fairly expensive thing to do. I elected to have the guys do a little project, and what we did was we have a encoder on the back of the machine that I'll show you, and we've purchased a digital Red Lion brand counter there, and we've made some changes to the machine, and at the end of the day we've come up with a very functional, easy to use forward and backward back gauge. First thing I'll do is show you the machine cycle, and then we'll walk around the machine and I'll explain what was done to it. So let's go ahead and all right, and then here's what we'll run the that's the back gauge going back and forth. Now what the operator was doing there, what we did was removed the guts, most everything that was there. This counter is how everything works basically. To operate forward and reverse, we added two switches there, but it's keyed, and it had to be done that way, so it was more or less a safety mechanism that you didn't wind up messing something up. So to switch between forward and reverse, you just simply use the key switch that's labeled forward or reverse. Define positioning, we basically slowed things down a little bit using a pulley on the backside. So if you want to if you want to get the finest position you can, it's going to be based on how good you are at just being touchy and quick with a button. That's how you're going to get fine positioning. I don't want to represent this as something that's going to be plus minus thousandths of an inch, but for fabrication work, this is going to get you very, very close. So we feel it's a good solution as opposed to a very, very, very expensive new digital back gauge system. This all reads off of this little encoder or resolver off the back. It does not read off a linear scale because it's a mechanical shear. That's just, it's going to be too much bouncing and carrying on for a linear scale. And then we added a switch in the back for a stop so that we don't over travel and crash anything. And there should be, is there a switch in the front? Yeah.
Limit switch front and rear.
Limit switches front and rear. And the counter, the people that we bought the counter from gave us, there's a parameter that we can set so that it holds its position even when you turn the machine off, and you cannot reset the position with the reset button. We've essentially disabled that. So just a basic single axis back gauge is what we made. You know, like I said, it works pretty well. If you want to go down to really, really fine feed, like I said, it's just going to be a matter of how you finesse the button. The machine right now is wired for 3-phase 440 volts. Has, as you saw, the two front support arms, a small squaring arm. It is here on our floor in York, PA, and can be seen under power whenever you'd like, if you would so like. So thanks for watching the video. Feel free to contact us through our website, hildebrandmachinery.com, or reach us at 717-846-2600.